All right, y'all. Actor Clifton Powell decided to go against their rules, and let me tell you, he paid the ultimate price. Girl, this one hits hard.
Like, yo, if somebody accused me of raping them or hurting them, I have a 22-year-old daughter. I would never hurt any.
Clifton Powell broke into Hollywood back in the late 80s. Listen to this. He was hitting up auditions left and right for movies like House Party, Menace to Society, and Dead Presidents.
During his career, he ran into plenty of obstacles, just like so many black actors in Hollywood. Hold up, he eventually had to do a scene that straight up compromised his manhood.
Sweetie,
Let's go! Let's go to San Diego for the Tri-Cent concert!
bye, Derek.
Yay!
I had a conversation with Denzel one time only.
Mm-hmm.
You know my name, and we were at the Pan African Film Festival, which
Right.
you've been there probably quite a few times.
Yeah.
And he says, there's one thing I will never ever do. He says, you will never ever see me in a dress.
Right.
And that leads me to ask you, like, what won't you do, and what do they do to like emasculate the black man?
Man, you guys deep, man. Well, let me say this. I did a play once,
Uh-huh.
and because I'm so damn crazy, I did a spoof, and I played Diana Ross, and the shit was so funny.
Yeah.
But it was a play, and I knew a billion people wouldn't see that shit.
Uh-huh.
I've done spoofs where early on in my career, I did a spoof with George Wallace had a show that was about to get picked up, and I did a spoof as this gay guy. But I'm not kissing no guy. I'll make fun, and I had fun doing it. I auditioned for this army piece, and I had to play a gay guy, and they wanted me to hug on a guy and kiss. I couldn't do it. So that's why I draw the line for myself. I might do a spoof. You might see me, oh, hey, girl, how you doing? Hey. Because I'm a character actor. I can't do it, and I don't knock actors who do. I'm not going to play anything that I think just brings the race down to a point where y'all just start hating my ass more than they do now.
Right.
That's just a choice I make, man. But, a lot of actors look at characters as part of their job. And I think, we don't have a problem with telling sisters to take their clothes off and do crazy stuff. But when it comes to men, there's a double standard. I don't pressure no woman to do anything that's not comfortable for her. And I think you have to find your comfort zone. And some people make fun of you and say, well, you in the closet or you scared. I stay in here then. Because I'm not kissing no Negroes. I ain't no guys kissing me. You're not touching all on me. It's just not going to happen for me. I can't talk about other guys, but I can just say for me, and I'm not going to do anything, and a lot of times when people are like, well, you play a drug, do you play this? These are characters, man. And hopefully, even with saints and sinners, hopefully these characters have some redeeming qualities, but I'm not, there's certain things I'm just not doing. And that's just me.
After Clifton Powell took that scene, his acting career started climbing fast. You won't believe this. He gained serious notoriety for hits like Friday and Ray with Jamie Foxx. But then, once he realized Hollywood was typecasting him, he began turning down roles left and right.
In the industry, a lot of people judge off of the roles you play rather than the person you are.
People judge off the roles you play. Sometimes people don't even, one guy said, I think this guy's a real killer in real life. Now, I've had a fight since the 4th grade. Mm-hmm. I think what happens is, and I'm not saying this is specific to African Americans, but I think they think we're not trained.
Yeah.
Like we are trained. I'm just as trained as De Niro.
Yeah.
Or Pacino. Or Dustin Hoffman. And I take it personal. I go on IG and I like, do you say that about Joe Pesci? He be people in every movie. Mm-hmm. Him and De Niro kill more people in the movies than I ever seen. Real and fast. He hit you with the ice pick. Bam. You out of here. I ran into a guy in a store when I was with my girl. He's like, oh, that's the nigga from Women Are Loose Kids. I'm like, man, I'll punch you in your fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? The fuck out of here with that. It's a character.
Yeah.
It's not real. There was no real little girl who got raped in the movie. Stop doing that. It's insulting to me and my fellow actors of color because you're taking our training away. I played from Pinky to Rush Hour, to Rock, a drug dealer. So I went from Black Lightning as a pastor, to Pinky, to Cuddy, to Chauncey, to Dr. King, all 5 different characters. Because I'm trained.
Yeah.
And when I got to Emerson in 1974, I sounded like this. Hi, my name is Clifton Powell. I'm gonna be an actor. So while everybody else was outside partying, smoking weed, and having sex, I was in my room with my tape recorder. And my voice teacher, my speech teacher at the time would go, Dr. Cornell, God rest his soul, at Emerson. Hi, my name is Clifton Powell. I run into my Mother Hunchies, trying not to cuss too much, and it's insulting to me. I mean, almost to a point where I'm in a club or at a party and somebody really want to fight me. I'm an actor. I'm a character actor.
Yeah.
I've never been arrested, never been on drugs. I take care of my kids, and I haven't had a fight since the 4th grade.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all an illusion.
Yeah.
It's scary because there are people who, like the girl in Hollywood who got stalked. God came and killed her. It's really, in closing on this, is really fairly perilous in terms of being an artist.
After doing this interview, Clifton Powell decided to call out the shady stuff happening in Hollywood. Listen to this. In an interview with Art Dialogue, he spoke openly about the gay behaviors in the industry and went against the powers that be. Girl, at that moment, he straight up broke the Hollywood oath.
That if you don't do it, you ain't gonna do the role. I think that's really horrible to put on someone. Like, come in my office and have sex with me, and then I'll give you the role. If you come in casting and you get the role on your own merit, and you run into me at a restaurant and you want to go out, and if I'm not married or if I'm whatever and I'm available, I think that can work. That works all the time in this business. But for me to say to you as a beautiful female, if you don't have sex with me on this couch right here, you ain't getting the role. And I think that's wrong. And I'm gonna always say it's wrong. I know I'm gonna get a lot of feedback out there, but I'm just telling you the truth. Anybody that blocks you from something to try to force you into making a decision because you need money or you want to be famous, I just think that's wrong. I have a term for it, but I can't say it on here. But, it's just not good to me. I've had females come at me sideways as producers, It's a weird business. It's a lot of beautiful people. People get attracted to your look. Some people get attracted because they like dark-skinned guys. Some people like older guys. Some people like guys and girls have hit on me. Some people like you because you're powerful or you give powerful performances. This ain't real, man. This is acting, And at the end of the day, I'm an actor. When I go home, I lead the character at work. So anybody that tries to groom, anybody that tries to persuade, I think that's wrong, And I think it's got to continually be stopped, no matter who does it.
What you mean by the producers came at you sideways?
I've had producers say certain things or do certain things, male and female. But I know how to handle it because I know what I'm going to do. I always tell people when you get to Hollywood, know what you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not desperate to be famous. I think people don't know I wanted to play football. I never wanted to be an actor. I have no idea how I got in.
Shortly after that interview, the powers that be started running fake news on Clifton Powell. Hold up, they actually used an AI chatbot to cook up a completely fabricated story accusing Clifton Powell of assaulting someone.
It's been the worst time of my life, Joe. If somebody accused me of raping them or hurting them, I have a 22-year-old daughter. I would never hurt anyone. And it's somebody I knew for a whole year. And I'm just glad that my fans, my family, TMZ, my attorneys supported me through this whole ordeal. It's been the most emotional ordeal I've ever been through since my father died in the 80s. I've lost work because of it. My reputation has been basically ruined, and I have to go about the business of trying to fix my reputation. So
you believe this did affect your career? You have a very prominent career in Hollywood, so many great roles that we all grew up watching.
I feel like some jobs just went away. some jobs. I was working one show, which I can't name. I thought I was going to be there about 7 or 8 episodes. After the second episode, it went away because people are reading on, certain sites, and I can't mention those sites because I may have to deal with those sites legally. They read it like I was arrested, accused, and already, framed. I mean, not framed, but guilty. And basically what it was a civil case. And sometimes people have to really do their research like you guys did. I want to say thank you to TMZ because you guys, 4 years ago, called the New Orleans Police Department, were privy to my police report that said they asked her, were you coerced, intimidated, or forced to commit any sexual act with Mr. Powell? And she replied, no. And TMZ, the only news outlet that got it right and said Clifton Powell.
Let me know what y'all think. Did Clifton Powell really go up against the powers that be, or did he just run out of steam? Girl, drop your thoughts in the comments below.